Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's me, What You Was. So today we are starting Pacific Bay of Chrono Case. We're finally getting into this new season, a new era. I think it's about time. I've been making a lot of videos, personal videos, so yeah, I think it's about time that we start on this new game. And one thing I did notice is that none of my stuff is saved. Yeah, I look like this now. So, and I don't have any more pets. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, that is just confusing. I don't understand how that works. Because I thought I could like save. Wait, is the music off? Okay, it's off. I was confused because I thought it would save like all the stuff that I already have from Grimsboro, but I guess not. And this is the same account, by the way. This is the Facebook account. So I don't know what the deal is there. But, you know, whatever. So this first case is called Shark Attack. Alright. Andrea Marquez. Officer Will, there's been a shark attack at Sunny Beach. I need you to go to the beach now. Take Amy with you. Amy Young, alright. That man the shark has killed, it was Jimmy Lewis, also known as Ice P. He's the star of a local reality show. You're right, Officer Will, something's fishy here. Icy P's hands... Did I say icy? Ice P's hands are tied together with sticky tape. And ew, his fingers have been cut off. We need to find a lead, you're right. Recovering the info on this paper might give us one. Excuse me, officers, I'm Dr. Finn, shark expert. I was on the beach. Let me know if I can be of any help. Stay here, Dr. Finn. We'll have a word with you. So where should we start off, Officer Will? Ice P. Nice catch, Officer Will. That saw you flyer you found on the beach is an advertisement for a meet and greet session with our victim and his fans. The meet and greet took place yesterday on the boardwalk. I saw it in the newspaper. Well, if the killer went there, he might have left some clues. Alright. Sir, you told us you were there during the shark attack. Can you please elaborate? This shark attack is ever so exciting. No thrilling, no amazing, no wonderful. Dr. Finn, a man has been killed. I'm not sure it's something you should be rejoicing over. But it was such a perfect kill. That scent of blood from this man's wounds have titillated the shark's sensory system like a 5-star meal. What a pity I had to kill it before it finished its mouthful. There's nothing worse than dying with indigestion. Of course, nobody can blame the poor shark for his instincts. Now, has anyone seen where I left my harpoon? I'm always losing the darn thing. Well spotted, Will. This torn photo was probably taken during Ice P's meet and greet session with his fans. I wonder why it was destroyed, though. Do you think you can piece it back together, Officer Will? Good job restoring the photo of our victim and a young fan, Officer Will. You're right, that woman in the background looks as if she hates our victim. This is suspicious. Maybe if we send a picture over to our tech support, she will be able to identify the angry woman. Let's try it out. Hi, Officer Will. I'm Hannah Choi, tech genius extraordinaire. The photo you spotted on the boardwalk was a super clue. Ah, another Asian. You found the only local girl who hates Ice P more than I do. Her name is Maggie Ryder, and she's a promising surfer champion. What's more, she's already been given a restraining order against Ice P because she kept throwing seaweed at him and his film crew. But why would she do a thing like that? That's not very sportswomanly. Ah, Amy, so sweet and so innocent. Why don't you ask Maggie directly? He's probably down at the beach. Well, that settles it. I suppose let's go talk to Maggie, Officer Will. What do you want with me? I can't speak long. The waves are great at this time of day. I need to surf. Well, we heard about your tense relationship with the recently deceased Ice P, and Officer Will wants... Tense relationship? Huh, that's one word for it. Because of him and his stupid Ice P show, I might not make the surfing championships this year. But how could Ice P prevent you from training? His TV crew kept blocking my access to the ocean during prime training hours. They had absolutely no respect for this beach or the people who depend on it, like me. Sunny Beach is the best surfing spot in Ocean Shores, so I'm glad that idiot got himself eaten. Now I have a chance of catching up on my training. Well, it's clear that the filming of Ice P's reality show disturbed the lives of the locals in Ocean Shore. But is that a good enough reason to kill somebody? The shark attack was indeed very violent. Well, you're right, we need to investigate this beach once again. Good job, you found a victim's chain. We should collect some of these tiny feathers to look for clues. And once repaired, this broken watch might give us a new lead. By the way, guys, let me know what you guys think of this game so far. Are you liking it? Nice work, Will. You collected tiny feathers from the victim's chain. Now, Will, let's send him to the lab. Oh yeah, what do you guys also think about Amy? You guys think she's better than Jones? Or just about the same? Good fixing this watch, Officer Will. It looks quite expensive, and you're right, it's been customized. There's a picture on the dial. Oh, it's a picture of Carly Lewis, Ice P's wife, so this watch must belong to our victim. I can't believe I forgot to inform you about Carly, but it's not too late to go talk to her, Will. Let's go. Great to meet you, Officer Will. I'm Roxy Sparks, coroner by day, party girl by night, and I hope you will be joining us at happy hour tonight. Roxy, you know I can't drink. Roxy, the chief sent out a memo about avoiding happy hour on weekdays, remember? Amy, teacher's pet as always, but let's get down to this great corpse you caught. First, let me confirm that your victim's death was no accident and that your killer's murder weapon was indeed a shark. Now, I noticed markings on Ice P's skin, obviously the result of a struggle with his killer. I noticed a particular pattern to these markings, which indicates that they were made by a shell necklace. Your killer's taste in jewelry is pretty questionable if you ask me. Great! Officer Will, now we know the killer wears a shell necklace, and I'm sure you'll spot someone matching that description. Mrs. Carly Lewis, Officer Will would like to ask you some questions about your husband. Oh, my poor baby boo. He was so rich. When did you see your husband for the last time? Not first time. I assume you were both pretty busy filming a reality show? It was on this beach. We were filming a scene in which Ice P surprised me with the most divine crystal bikini. But now, he will never be able to buy me things again. I can't believe this is happening to me. Oh, Mrs. Lewis, we're so sorry, but you know what they say, every dark cloud has a silver lining. Maybe this will be a good opportunity too. You're right, this tragedy will make a great season finale for the show. It'll be the perfect thing to honor my poor baby Boo's memory. Well, Mrs. Lewis is something else. Her reaction to her husband's death was a little off color, don't you think? Not the first time, but yeah. You're right, Officer Will. We'll definitely need to keep an eye on her. Well, good to meet you. I'm Jan Toussaint. I take care of all the forensic analysis. I've identified the small feathers you found on your victim's chain. They're the soft, fine type that you find on the underbelly of parrots. However, finding feathers on one of your victim's possessions is exceptionally strange. Everyone in Pacific Bay knows he had a severe bird phobia. Oh yes, on one of the episodes of his show, he got attacked by a group of angry pigeons, and afterwards people posted photos of Ice P crying and covered in feathers on the internet. Poor thing. So Ice P's killer must be in contact with parrots. We better write this down, Officer Will. Well, I hate to say this, but I really don't know where to turn next. Do you, Officer Will? You're right, recapping what we know will help us move forward. Let's see, our victim was fed to a shark by a killer. A killer who wears a shell necklace and has recently been in contact with parrots. We've also met our victim's wife, who has an interesting way of expressing her grief, and his local enemy, the Surfer Maggie. Hey, do you guys have a minute? This is kind of embarrassing, but I just had a freaky flashback from when I was last at the Tiki Shack. It's still a bit blurry, but the point is, I'm pretty sure I saw your victim there. Well, it's a popular place in the ocean shore. Ice P must have. You're not getting it. I saw your victim at the Tiki Shack right before he was killed. He didn't look too fresh either, and when he left, someone followed him. What, Roxy? Are you seriously telling us you drink so much that you don't remember being the last person to see your victim alive? Well, Roxy, how can you forget to tell us you saw our victim right before he died? Well, Amy, just a little something that happens when you play drinking games, and it's called a blackout. When I woke up, I hardly remembered anything. But now I've popped a couple of aspirin. The haze has started to lift. I definitely saw Ice P leaving the Tiki Shack, and he was followed by someone. This could be a great lead. Can you tell us what the person looked like? What they were wearing? The color of their hair? Honey, I still have to figure out what I did with my house keys, but it can only have been a couple of hours before the murder. Trust the coroner on this. I agree. Deputy Will. Let's go have a look around the Tiki Shack and search for answers. The writing on that paper you found is pretty faded, isn't it, Will? Is there any chance you could use some powder to reveal what was written on it? And what about this cooler you found? Let's look inside. So not only I lost all my progress from Greensboro and all my assets and stuff, I still have to deal with these stupid ads. Damn, what a false alarm. But why didn't the ads show up beforehand? I don't know. Good job, Deputy Will. The roll of sticky tape you found in the cooler looks exactly like the one which was used to tape Ice P's hands together. You're right, we better inspect it more closely. If it belonged to the killer, they might have left something on it. Fantastic, Deputy Will. The paper you found in the Tiki Shack is as clear as day now, and it's a filming waiver for Ice P's TV show. According to the waiver, a certain Zack Taylor authorized the Ice P show to broadcast footage of him, so he must have known the victim, but where might we find him? Great idea, Deputy Will. Let's ask our tech expert to track the Zack Taylor down in her database of local residents. I'll call her up. I'm in the middle of fixing a catastrophic error in our intelligence mainframe. What do you need, Will? Hannah, could you help us track down a certain Zack Taylor resident of Sunny Beach, please? Just give me a second. Oh, there you go. Zack Taylor, Sunny Beach resident and lifeguard, and according to the Coast Guard's shift schedule, he's on beach duty right now. Super, Deputy Will. We got another suspect. Let's go question him straight away. Wow, they're right next to each other. That was a real fast precision, Deputy Will. You managed to collect grease from the tape roll you found in the Tiki Shack. Right, we need to get this sample to forensics as soon as possible. Excuse me, sir, are you Zack Taylor? Why, yes, honey, why do you ask? We believe you were a regular on Ice P's show, and Deputy Will would like to show about your dealings with the show's deceased star. Well, I met Ice P last summer when he fell off a cruise boat. He was trying to recreate a scene from Titanic for the cameras. Anyway, he panicked and I had to rescue him and take him back to shore. This became a very popular episode of the show and I became good friends with Ice P after this. Oh, that's such a beautiful start to a friendship. I wish I could be a hero to my friends. Well, I don't know if Ice P would have agreed. Well, when I took him to recover in the lifeguard hut, he saw our pet parrot and totally freaked out. That lifeguard is so impressive, isn't he, Deputy Will? Okay, Amy. Oops, sorry, you're right. I need to stay focused. Great idea, Deputy Will. We should definitely look around the boardwalk again. Our victim spent some of his final hours there, so maybe his killer did too. Oh, someone's lost their cell phone, and from what's written on the screen, it looks like the owner is a fan of our victim. A new suspect, maybe. Oh darn, it's locked. I'm terrible with codes. Can you please try unlocking it, Deputy Will? You also found a fishing vest. Good idea. Let's have a look through the pockets of her clues. Nice. Wow, I've never seen anyone crack a phone password that fast. You got a special talent, Deputy Will. And this cell phone's owner's a little girl. Look, her screensaver is a photo of her with Ice P and Carly at the meet and greet. You're right, well, we should send this phone to Hannah. She'll be able to identify who that little girl is in no time. Holy goodness, why is there so much stuff in this pocket? Wonderful, you found a map of the Ocean Sword coastline in that discarded fishing vest. However, this map seems to have more writing on it, but it's faded. Great idea. Well, your powdering skills will soon reveal what this map is hiding. Good job, Deputy Will. You uncover lines on the map which indicate the migration routes of sharks near Sunny Beach. Who on earth would need a map like this? Ah, you're right. It must belong to Dr. Finn, the shark expert. Let's go pay him a visit. Deputy Will, you found my map. I've been searching for it for hours, and I wanted it to show you something. You see the red cross on this map? This is the point at which the shark's migration route comes closest to the shoreline. Wasn't that also where Ice P was attacked by the shark? Exactly. He wouldn't have stood a flipper of a chance. And how delighted that magnificent shark must have been to find a tasty morsel smack bam in his path. Sorry, I'm letting my enthusiasm get the best of me. I just miss the good old days where there were enough sharks in the bay to keep every expert busy. Nowadays, I've been reduced to working part-time as a parakeeper at the local zoo. They're alright, I suppose, but they're not sharks. I love sharks. Superb work, Will. I compared the tape you found in Tiki Shack to the tape around the victim's wrist, and they're a perfect match, right down to the serving point. Yeah, I knew you were right, Deputy Will, which means that the grease you collected on it must come from Ice P's killer, right, Jan? You're perfectly correct. The grease Will collected is very unhealthy stuff, but nevertheless, very popular among beach bums. It's a mix of mayonnaise, ketchup, and sausage grease. To put it simply, hot dog grease. You're telling us the killer enjoyed a hot dog right before murdering Ice P? How could they think of eating at a time like that? Human psyche works in a very strange ways, Amy. Well, you're suspiciously good at tracking down hidden clues. I swear you were an ex-spy. I mean, yeah. The cell phone you unlocked belongs to a local kid called Augusta. She's the girl on the phone. She's a big fan of Ice P's reality show and pretty much follows the film crew everywhere they go. And she believes Ice P and Carly are living a real-life fairy tale. Isn't that sad? Oh, I think it's cute. You would. But if the frantic text messages she sent to her friends are any to go by, she got a harsh reality check the other day. In her words, she says she witnessed the naughty no, Ice P having a blood-curdling argument with poor Carly. Intense, eh? No, that's Ice P's dead. This information could be of vital importance. What should we do, Deputy Will? You're right. We should verify the reliability of the witness first. Let's find little Augusta and ask her exactly what she saw. Hello, little girl. Are you Augusta? Deputy Will and I would like to talk to you about Ice P. I won't talk about him. I'm not his #1 fan anymore. Ooh, it's so horrible. He swore to be her prince forever. And I know because I saw the proposal episode at least a gazillion times, but he lied. Why do you say he lied, sweetie? They are married, aren't they? Like princess and princesses are? I heard him tell Carly he didn't love her anymore. That he had fallen in love with somebody else. That's not something a prince says to a princess. And then Carly hit it with her parafetter handbag and he passed out. And that made me happy. Right, well, from what Augusta just told us, it's clear that Ice P and Carly were having marital problems. And now we know that his wife has been in contact with parafetter. She's moving straight to the top of the suspect list. Let's go see her, Deputy Will. Haha, that's so cute. You think my marriage was on the rocks because Ice P and me were arguing? Oh my goodness, you people must live such boring lives. You fight in public all the time. It's good for the show ratings. Okay, so he did get angry enough to mention the D word this time, but the D word? D like divorce? Ice P said he wanted a divorce? But he didn't really mean it, and even if he did, I would have made him change his mind. I'd rather see him dead than with someone else. Back at the station. Well done, Deputy Will. Thanks to you, we made a good progress on our murder investigation. It's only a matter of hours before we catch Ice P's killer, I'm sure. We got one new piece of evidence, in that his killer eats hot dogs. And we also know that he wanted to divorce Carly, which I'm afraid makes her our prime suspect. Deputy Will, Amy, I'm glad to see you here. While you were busy investigating, someone dropped this photo into the station for you. Unfortunately, the photo has been torn quite badly, but I'm sure you'll have it pieced back together in no time. So are you guys enjoying Pacific Bay so far? Oh. Amy's not gonna like that. Okay. Yeah, she sure would not like that. But yeah, what do you guys think of Pacific Bay so far? Great work, W. Will. You perfectly restored a photo that was sent to us, and has our victim on it. And it looks like he's about to kiss someone. Someone who definitely isn't Carly. Oh dear me. Am I crazy, or is Ice P about to kiss Zach, the lifeguard? You're not crazy, Amy, and that will be the end of our first video on Pacific Bay. So many new changes. I do wish, like, the progress in like the items I had, my assets, my coins from the previous game carried on to here, especially the pets. But all those are gone. Even my avatar, all of that is just gone, which is unfortunate. The ads are still here. I thought they went away because they weren't showing up briefly in the beginning, but it turns out there are ads, so I was wrong on that. So unfortunately, we still have to deal with that. And yeah, but overall, I like the characters. I like, it's still the same thing as from what I am seeing right now in this case. But who knows? Maybe there will be a twist in chapters 3 and 4. But yeah, guys, that'll be it. I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Get out.